Guys, it's Bess here. I am with the reaction video, and I know that I did made a soundtrack since I haven't done it in a while, but I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to do the reaction videos first, but then I decided maybe I can do the reaction video in the middle of the reaction videos. Maybe I said that twice. Well, I don't know. But today, we're now reacting to Blue Ink Chapter 7, called Their Lives, His Love. And as always, I will put the original person who narrated this in the description below. And I got the captions on, and we're ready to go.
Blue Ink by Elizabeth Scarhart and Snowball the Snowflake. Illustrated by Snowball the Snowflake. Narrated by Elizabeth Scarhart. Chapter 7. Their Lives, His Love. Ink wasted no time getting to his feet and grabbing his brush. He placed himself between air and sand.
Run!
He told the silver and blue-clad skeleton. He saw Sans about to protest and repeated his command.
Run!
Sans ran. Ink stood in front of Air, but was suddenly trapped by bones rising out of the ground, angling around him like a trapped tent. Air brought up a wall of bones in front of Sans. Sans crashed and fell to the ground as he was unable to stop or change directions quickly enough.
Sans!
Ink cried. Using what little space he had, he painted a drill hat that helped him burrow into the ground below him. He popped on the other side of the bony teepee. Sans started to get up, but a bone slammed down from the sky, pinning his scarf. Attempting to get up only choked Sans. Air chuckled. He summoned the blaster. Ink dashed to help Sans out of the way. After dislodging the pinning bone with a hard tug, he grabbed Sans and leapt. They were both caught by the edge of the blast. The impact made Ink drop Sans, who was knocked out when he hit the ground. Ink landed on his back. He sat up and saw Air's victim several feet away.
Sans!
He hoped Sans would awaken, but there was no such luck. He was out cold. Enraged, Ink charged at Air. He drew a wall of flames around the two as he got close to prevent anyone else from getting hurt should they stumble across the battle. Air growled, summoning more blasters. Ink painted a shield, but even then could barely stay upright from the sheer amount of blast. He finally lifted the shield and threw it like a frisbee, destroying the blasters. Air tried raising bones, but Ink leapt up. He painted a scythe before coming down and sliced the bones, their shards hurtling towards Air. Air dodged, then panicked as he saw Ink running closer, intending for hand-to-hand combat. Air hurled bones towards Ink, and Ink leapt upon the bones, running across them as he reached Air, who teleported to the other side of the arena. Through the flames, he could see Sans' body. He tried to string him, but the flames disintegrated his threads. He turned in time to see Ink about to use his own blasters against him. He dashed forward and ducked low, beams barely missing him. Ink's brush. He had to get Ink's brush. Ink stood, confused as he saw Air run towards him. Air hated physical contact with anyone. What was he doing? He painted ice in front of himself, making Air slip. He leapt to avoid Air sliding into him. This worked, but Air managed to grab a hold of his brush's foot-long bristles. He slammed Ink to the ground by swinging his grip and grabbed the rest of the brush from him. Then he used it as a pole to help him leap over the flames. Ink looked up just in time to see this. He scrambled forward and grabbed his brush and drew rain to douse the flames around him. Air's hand was raised, ready to thread the unconscious skeleton. Ink dashed forward. Air either ignored him or didn't notice as he let the strings shoot forward. All at once, Air felt a tight pain on his soul. He fell to his knees, clutching his chest.
What?
He looked up. At the end of his threads was not Sans, but Ink. He'd gotten in front of Sans just in time and had taken the blow. Now he hung in the air in pain as the strings wrapped tightly around his soul, threatening to shatter it. Air recalled the strings. Ink dropped to the ground, wincing in pain.
You fool!
Air scolded.
I could kill you. And take you with me.
Ink said, looking up defiantly.
You need me to two different bodies. One of us can feel hurt, or sick, or weak, and the other won't feel a thing. But our souls are different, Era. You know that we come from the same being. If one of us dies, both our souls will depart.
He stood.
I want Sans and his universe safe, more than I've ever wanted anyone else's safety. If killing us both is the only way to do it, then so be it. Idiot!
Error roared.
He's just a mistake! No. His universe is the result of a plan and a purpose. You know who are mistakes? You and me.
Ink countered.
Sans was never meant to split the way he did. Maybe I'm just helping with your job by bringing us both down. I need to be an anomaly.
Error agreed.
And in time, I will need to be destroyed. And today, I use what I am to fix the multiverse. Step aside, Ink. Is he really worth dying for? I am more than ready to give my life for his safety. What about you? Are you willing to give your life for his destruction?
Ink asked. Error growled, then chuckled.
You know, nice. We are mistakes. If you're willing to die for him, then strike me down. I'm ready to die.
Ink glared. Error was this desperate, huh? Or at least this insane. In reality, it broke Ink's heart to see how much Error hated him and his life.
I'm done fighting today, Eric.
He painted a wall between Sans and Error, with only a gap that his body guarded.
If we are to die, it will be by your hand. You destroy. I protect.
With that, he dropped the brush. Error glared. Ink wasn't even going to let him die.
What kind of a freak are you? Make your choice, Error. Leave now and live to fight another day, or we both die by your hand.
Ink insisted. Error kept glaring, but retreated, disappearing into the empty void. Ink sighed with relief. That had been a close one. There really wasn't anything he could do to keep Error from killing him, except pray that his own stubbornness got in the way. He picked up his brush and painted a ladder. He quickly scaled up the wall and leapt down, running to Sans' side. Sans was still unconscious. There was a small crack in the back of his skull, but he didn't seem badly hurt, just knocked out.
You scared me there.
Ink sighed, smiling in relief. He painted a band-aid onto the wound. Then he placed his brush back on his back and picked him up.
Time to go home. I guess what I have to say will have to wait.
Ink felt tears in his eyes again. God, how much had he cried since this all started? He didn't want to leave Sans, but this just proved Ink right. Error was relentless at taking Sans so he could use him to destroy his universe. Sans would either be destroyed along with it or kept as Error's prisoner, mourning the loss of his home, his friends, and his brother. Ink couldn't let that happen, and Undyne's plan seemed like the best choice.
To be continued. Well, that was some fight scene. Well, Ink defeated Error. Well, for now, actually. But this was certainly interesting. Well, how do you guys like it? Because I certainly am. So, that's it for this video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow if I make the reaction video again. I might be busy tomorrow or on Sunday. I don't know, but I'm actually busy on Sunday, so I will do the video early in the morning before I go somewhere on Sunday. So I'll try. I don't know, but I'll still try. So don't worry. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I know I said that twice. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next reaction video. Bye-bye, guys.